Come on, drop trowel.
Do your worst, Dr. Gary, and be... I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to leave it in.
This is for science.
It is for science.
This is for science.
Science. No, that really hurts.
It takes around 200,000 bees to cover my entire body from head to foot. I'm not sure I'll be able to escape without at least one of them stinging me.
How much did you say they're going to weigh?
20, 30 pounds.
I remember you saying on the telephone that I've got to wear some sort of suit.
Yes, in fact,
right?
I brought it with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Can we take a look at that?
Sure. There it is.
Ah, look at that.
Isn't that,
it's a big
isn't that wonderful? It has a certain texture to it.
Of course.
So this gives the bees something to cling to.
But they can sting me through this.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to, but we should test that.
All right. Okay. Ready?
Yep, that totally went through. So it's not going to protect me at all, but it'll just keep the bees on me.
Okay, now I know that although painful, I can take multiple stings, and I have to make sure I can stay still and calm during my final escape. Today I'm studying escape with minimal movement. In extreme situations, your first reaction is to move quickly to get free. I must do the opposite of what my body wants to. And my friend Terry has built a bee washing machine box to hold me and 200,000 bees. Terry, who's an amazing engineer, has a very crucial job: take my ideas and turn them into reality.
So I'm about to be locked in a box and covered with 200,000 bees. Dr. Gary's here, he's getting the bees ready. Mikey's here, he's setting up the cameras. And Terry is away in the distance, and he's setting up the bee washing machine box. My job is to go and get changed.
No, it's not a fashion statement, but a special suit that makes it easy for bees to hang on. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop them from stinging me.
I am Bee Man.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm speechless.
It's good, isn't it? So, Mr. Stroud, from what you were telling me, my idea of a washing machine shaking a box with me in it doesn't quite work.
It doesn't quite work. You got your box, you got your washing machine.
Yeah.
Vibration in the machine world is caused by rotating motors that are unbalanced, and then they cause things to move. That's how cell phones work. They have little tiny motors that are unbalanced. They vibrate in your hand.
Got it.
So this is my unbalanced that I added to the washing machine.
You put a weight on the inside of the drum.
Exactly. One just like this. You can see the big bolt holes right there. But if your washing machine at home starts vibrating around, you can sit on it. You're adding mass to it.
That stops it vibrating.
Exactly. So your problem is here you have a box, a Brit, and some bees, and that weighs quite a bit, and it holds it down, and it's going to stop it from moving.
Right.
So you need to allow it to move.
These are the rubber bladders you were saying?
These are the rubber bladders. What they're called is vibration isolators or vibration dampeners that they'll use on industrial machinery. But also, you'll see them on the back of large trucks. They use them as part of their suspension elements.
So this is like an air cushion that the washing machine's sitting on?
It's exactly that. We have a box that will shake, all because we've raised it off the ground with air.
Terry is the best engineer I know, and thanks to him, my bee box escape should work perfectly. I'll have 30 seconds to escape the locked-up box before spin cycle starts, and the bees and I both go for a ride.
So let's talk about the restraints, Mike. Mittens and duct tape. So when I get in the box covered with bees, tie the box shut with the shoelaces I gave you. So I obviously have to escape from the mittens before I can pick open the knots on the shoelaces. All right. Then I guess we should bring in the bees.
Dr. Gary applies a special bee pheromone or scent to my clothing. It's the same pheromone a queen bee gives out when she's mating. Dr. Gary now can make bees go wherever he wants, including all over my body. By covering my entire body with 20 to 30 pounds of bees, it will force me to stay still, since they literally will be able to sting me anywhere and everywhere. This is the ultimate test for minimal movement.
Okay, so I'm going to get in the box. Slowly.
So at this point, I'm carrying half of the bees on my body, and I'm already trying hard to stay in control. Bees are highly social insects, and by using Dr. Gary's pheromone, we're duplicating their natural swarming instinct. They're very sensitive in this state, and if I accidentally startle or squeeze them, catching them in a fold of my bee stocking, they'll sting me out of self-defense. And with this many bees in one place, if one of them stings me, it can start a chain reaction through the swarm, turning me into a human pincushion.
What do you think, guys?
I think that's a masterpiece. Dr. Gary, do you pronounce it done?
I'm going to pronounce this well done.
All right.
All right, I'm moving.
It's taken 45 minutes to load the bees on, and it's already over 100 degrees in the sun. I've been holding my arms up the entire time, and before I can even start my escape, I'm already completely exhausted.
So that's engaging the rubber bladders.
Okay, here's the plan. I have to escape from the taped up mittens, untie the 3 shoelaces and jump clear before the washing machine starts to shake.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, it's still really hot. I've been covered in bees for 45 minutes and have 30 seconds before the spin cycle kicks in. And, oh yeah, there are 200,000 bees and I still have to escape. And obviously, I can't move very much. The mittens actually came off fairly easily because of the sweat on my hands and wrists.
Trying to move so slowly. Oh, that 30 seconds went way quicker than...
As soon as the box started shaking, the bees went into a frenzy. I was still a long way from freeing myself. Not only was it painful, but extremely claustrophobic. As I began to untie the laces, the bees became more and more agitated and were stinging me all over.
All right, that's one. That's 2. Come on, man. Don't try to kill him. Bees done, bees done, bees done. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! Stung in the head, stung in the head, stung in the head. Ow! Why did I trim my nails? Ow, 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 ah!
I'm not going to get this, Mikey. I think you need to get me out.
Sure? Yeah.
The final knot proved too much. The pain and the weight of the bees made it extremely difficult to get out.
All right, I'm coming out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God.
I thought I was scot-free, but the bees were madder than ever.
Ow.
Dr. Gary used compressed air to get them off me. I kept getting stung as the frenzied bees got revenge for what I put them through. One of them even got a bit too familiar.
The one right in my ear on the right-hand side.
Oh my God. There is one inside his ear. One's inside the skin.
Sorry, how did they get there?
Cut it out.
Here, get the scissors. Get the scissors.
Where's the scissors?
Right here, right here.
Give them to me, please. Hold it, please.
I got it.
Okay. You're very still. You still? Almost done. Okay, she's out.
It was interesting. I was standing trying to concentrate, and when I was stung at the beginning, I was kind of counting, 1, 2, 3, and I got about 4 or 5, and then it was impossible because they just nailed me all at once, and it was to the point where I couldn't tell where I was being stung anymore. It just hurt everywhere.
I could just see his face clenching, and I knew progressively it was getting worse for him, and so it was just going more out of control.
The other thing that was difficult, they weighed quite a lot. There were an awful lot of bees on my arms, and I had to obviously stand with my arms outstretched for a long time, before we actually even got into the escape.
If it was me, I'd have dropped him and got stung all up and down my arms.
I think it was good to practice escaping with minimal movement. I'm happy I got the mittens out, and I think it was a good escape.
As a direct result of the multiple bee stings that I received over the next 4 days, I suffered a high fever, chills, and vomiting. The biggest thing I learned when testing minimal movement was how to better control my body and its reactions. It's not about the pain, it's all about the learning process. And I definitely learned a lot, like how to do it better next time.